Hi Julie! Going to show you how to make the hobbles that I told you I'd do for you. So today I'm going to make them out of the mule tape again. This is 1/2 inch. It's smaller in width than the other pair I made. Anyway, there's 3 strands of 1/2 inch mule tape and they're cut 10 feet long. I used a zip tie at the end, and then I sealed the ends of the mule tape with the lighter match so that it won't unravel. And then basically all you do is just find a secure hook to put it on, or a table leg or whatever, and you just braid. Just like you were braiding your hair when you were young. Pigtails! Okay. So you just braid, braid, braid until you get to the end. And I'll just show you up close here. It's basically just looking like this. And then I'm going to show you a finished one. So you braid it all the way to the very end. When you get to the end, use another zip tie to finish it off. Here's one that I completed out of 1 inch mule tape. Basically the same process. I braided it, and then when you get your braid done, fold it in half and zip tie it at the end to hold it tight. And then you just tie a knot in the end. And I haven't done it yet, but I will be cutting off the zip ties so that the sharpness of this edge won't hurt a horse's leg. But it holds it nice and secure for you until you get your knot. And then I also sealed the knot really well with a lighter so that it melted into each other so that it won't come undone. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. These are going to be a lot smaller width hobbles than this one and lighter weight, but I haven't done this size before, so I'm thinking it'll be good for horse packing because it'll be lighter weight and less bulk in the pack. But anyway, this one I only used 9 feet on each strand, and it was not long enough. This is a little short, but it'll still work. It'll work fine. If I had it to do over, I would use 10 feet on this. And 9 feet might work on this because it's a smaller width, but I decided to go ahead and do it the 10 foot. I can always cut it off later. So it's always better to do it a little longer, and if you need to modify by cutting some off, piece of cake. You can't glue it back on if you cut too short. So. And I'm going to take the larger ones that are finished that I made and demonstrate how to put them off and on and off mango. That's it. She's got a little room here. They're not that. There. Now you can see. And actually for her, these are perfect size. I've heard that they take a dye really well. The mule tape takes a dye, so if you wanted a green or pink or red color, that if they did lose them out in the field, they might be easier to see. I've been told that you can dye them. I haven't done that yet, but I'll probably try it one of these days. Oh. To take it off, you just put the knot through the hole, they're off. As you'll see when you get your mule tape, the texture of this type of fabric that they're woven out of is slick, kind of like silk. So They really slide off nicely. I love how fast they come off. These are some of the different types of hobbles that I have, and I just thought I'd show them to you and talk about them. Probably already seen them. These are show hobbles. They're pretty worthless. They break really easy. What these are good for are show, just to have them on your saddle if you're being judged and you need them to be there. Or if you have a quick lunch, your horse isn't going to move around while you're taking a 15-minute break on the trail or whatever. They're okay, but I have other ways I prefer. So I don't like to use these. These are actually already broke. This one piece of latigo right here, this rawhide broke. I haven't fixed it. So anyway, these hobbles, I don't like this kind of fleece on hobbles because they get full of stickers and you're forever pulling out the stickers. It's a pain in the butt. And I just don't like the metal. So they work okay. The buckles take a long time to get them off and on, for me anyway, because I have arthritis in my fingers. So this is a single hobble, and there is a place for this. And this is also a single hobble in a cordura, and this one is in leather. And then this is leather hobbles. These are probably my favorite hobbles that are store-bought. They're not big and wide and bulky, but you could see me and buckles don't get along too well. But anyway, you just slip the one leg of the horse, pick up their foot and have them put it in there, or you can go like this and then put it back in and then get it secure and then just put this around the other one. And they're okay. I've used them. And be back. I'm going to show something else on there.
Hi, Julie. This is the assistant, Marcia. This is another hobble I want to show you. This is made out of mule tape also, but this one I bought online, so it was a little bit more, pricey than making our own. But it's a lot shorter, smaller, compact. You can see where it's kind of wide and then it gets narrow. What I like about this is it does tend to put the horse's feet a little bit closer together, and you simply wrap it around like she showed you with the other one in one leg, and then through the little holes, grab the other leg and put the knot through. So again, it's very simple, but you can see it puts them a little closer. I like this for the trail riding too, when you stop for lunch, because you really don't want your horse grazing a lot or moving a lot. Lightweight, easy to put in your packs, and simple. So, and then again, you just pop it and you get released. So there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the same as she was saying. It's pretty much the same design and works the same as this leather one, but a little slicker because there's no buckle, so I like that feature. Okay, so I'm done braiding the 1/2-inch mule tape. So you end up with a braided strand. So you're just going to double it up. Oh, and I did tie off the other end with a zip tie. So you just bring your two together, make sure it's not twisted. No, back off. And then I'm going to put my knot in the end. Get it as close to the zip ties as I can, and then kind of take a look at it and see how big it is. It's not really as big a knot as I like, so I'm going to put another knot in it. And because I made them 10 feet instead of 9, there's enough. I'm glad I did. There's enough to do another knot. Yeah, see, that's a nice big knot. It's much better better size knot. Those are actually a perfect size. Then I'm going to cut them off again short and seal each edge with the lighter. And I'll be cutting off the zip ties. And you know, you could get fancy with it and weave these back in if you didn't want to see the ends. I'll probably just melt them into the knot like I did the other one. But anyway, these are pretty sweet. I'm liking them. So I'm going to try. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Oh. Oh. Oh, Nelly. And you're just twisting. You just twist, 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 until you get them tight enough that they can't get them off. That's it. Yeah, I'm really liking that size. Man, that's nice. I can already tell you where I'm going to use those. Those are going to be in my saddlebags all the time for lunches and potty stops because they're lightweight. Hey, what? And I think I want to make a couple more pair too. And I'm going to try dyeing them to see how they turn out, so I'll let you know if they dye well or not, like I've been told. And I want to show you how I do the John Wayne hobble. I may have already showed you from the saddle, when you have a saddle on with the reins, where you tie one rein up around the horn, and then you take the other rein. Of course, it's not to their mouth. The one rein to the horn I leave on the bit, but the other one I have snapped, so I put it on the halter, and that one goes to the leg. And I used that today, actually, and it works great. If I haven't shown you, remind me, and I'll show you that one on the trail. But, yeah, she likes them. I hope that helps.